Hey guys, it's another Joe Flash vlog today, and I decided to make another vlog showcasing yet another update to my room. So I usually like to make vlogs every once in a while when I have updates to my room because, I don't know, I think it's fun to showcase it because, I always be making more and more updates to my room, putting up more stuff all over my wall and everything. So let's get started. So I printed out some more photos today at Walgreens. I did it earlier this afternoon and they were delivered not too long after. It didn't take too long for them to be delivered, so then I went to Walgreens to get them now, and they're on my wall right now. I just finished printing them out. But before I do show off my new photos, though, let me take a look around let's give you a look around the whole room once again. So, there's a few things that are still there. On this side of the wall, as you can see, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 poster, as well as WWE Superstars from calendars, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate picture I got from GameStop, and even covers of calendars like that right there with Cena, with John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins at WWE. That's one of the covers, and Spider-Man No Way Home. So that's one part of the wall. There's like 4 different frames of wall here. On this side of the wall, we got more superstars, as well as an Avengers poster from 2012, Bowser, an old one, Super Smash Bros. Brawl calendar. If you see on the back, it says 2007, but that was a long time ago, as well as my custom my drawings, my fan arts of Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns at WWE. And also, that was something I haven't shown to y'all yet. That's a brand new one. This was actually last month, actually. I went to Six Flags for the very first time in my life with my friend Bryce, and I got a professional artist to draw me out. And I asked him to draw me along with my favorite character from My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Sunset Shimmer. So there's that. Hopefully the next coming weekend, my mom and I are going to go to Walmart to get some groceries, and while we're at it, we might get picture frame for that anyway, so we'll see. More WWE Superstars, as well as art projects from high school. As you can see, One Direction, also Justin Bieber. There's me from when I graduated in 2021, Super Mario Sluggers, as well as an award for Day in the Ring. More WWE Superstars over here. And then on this side of the wall, more superstars as always, because I'm a big wrestling fan of WWE, so there's going to be WWE superstars everywhere. Mario from Mario Kart DS, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Shield from WWE, Sonic the Hedgehog, The Wiggles, art projects from high school, more superstars. That's an old project from on the very top. That's an old art project of mine from middle school. We were doing a birds project, and I decided to make Marvel characters out of them, which I got 100 on. That's a poster from one of my WWE DVDs, the Hell in a Cell 2022 pay-per-view event. That's a poster from a book that I got from the book fair at one point in middle school. It's a photo of the year of Shane McMahon jumping off the top of Hell in a Cell, trying to get the Undertaker, but misses. On the other side of it, it's Goldberg, but I decided to keep that. Another project of mine right there. It's supposed to be like Geometry Dash. And this is something new. So these things, 3 of them I got from HarmonyCon. So back in February, I went to HarmonyCon with my best friend Alex, and there was these free photos that you could take home with you. There's a photo of ACLP Films, who I've checked out some of his videos on YouTube before. Little Shy FIM, who I heard of but didn't know who he was, but actually met him at HarmonyCon. I got a picture with him and received his little card that he had laying on the tables. And then this was a person I met at HarmonyCon as well. Her name was Tara Cleish, or Clush, if that's her name, but she's a cosplayer. She was cosplaying as Songbird Serenade, aka Sia from My Little Pony, the 2017 movie, because Songbird Serenade was based off of Sia, and that's who she was cosplaying as at the time when I met her, so that was pretty cool. And this is one of my new photos I printed out today in Walgreens. That's a picture of my late dog, Bo. Which, speaking of which, yesterday, April 9th, 2023, was actually officially marked 2 years since my dog passed away. He passed away back in April 9th, 2021, so I figured it'd be great to print a picture of him to pay a little tribute and to always remember him. I do miss you, Bo. Rest in peace. Sweet picture of him, too. That was taken back in 2017 or 18, if I'm not mistaken. And more WWE Superstars on the side here. Obviously, this little curtain's in the way, so we won't be able to see them, but there's more superstars here, covered up everywhere. And even on my door frame, this is the Shield from WWE. I printed 3 consecutive pictures of the members. Printed it. They came from my calendar. All 3 members of the Shield: Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. I even drew a Shield logo. And this is one I made in 2019 as well. Another fan art project. So yeah, and then of course, probably my favorite part of the room is none other than the front of my wall right here, where it's right next to my TV. By the way, in case if you guys haven't even noticed, I have My Little Pony figures on my TV. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen that before, but in case you didn't see that before in my previous videos, I have my Little Pony figures up there, all the members of the main 7. And all the members of the Shield up in the top, as well as this big poster I got from 2017. So, you know, you got a collection of WWE superstars on it. And then off to the very side of it is obviously a photo collection. Have a look at how many photos I've got. This is a lot of photos. Let me see if I can count them all. I don't even know. I got to count them all and see how many I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I have a total of 25 photos on my wall now. Some of them are old, some of them are only about like a few months old, and then some of them are brand new recently today that I printed, but I'll go through them all. So let's take a look at the ones that I've already printed out before in the past. Let's take a look at some of the photos I printed out first. So these were some of my first of photos I printed out. This picture of me with my friend in high school. Her name is Ashlyn Young, who's actually graduating this year in high school and will be going to A&M University for college. Congratulations to her, and I wish her the best and luck on her future endeavors. And that's just a random Google image I found of My Little Pony Equestria Girls, because I love My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and I was actually, well, basically these photos were meant for a project that I had to do in high school, but just decided to keep them because I wanted to keep them on my wall at the time. That's another old photo of mine. This is with my friend Haven Harper from the Avenue Church, Waxahachie. She was one of my last fewest of friends I made before I left the church. And that one was kind of made a little bit not too long ago. It's with my friend Lola. Sorry, that was my mom. She needed something. She also she reminded me about Monday Night Raw WWE. It's tonight, actually. I think it's already started, but I'll watch it in a minute. But anyway, that's kind of more of like sort of not really recent, but it was only just about a few months old. You know, this is another picture of mine from high school. This was on my last day in high school. That's my friend Lola, wishing her the best of luck or whatever she's doing. And that one is an extremely old one. This one's about 2 years old. This is a photo of me at the prom they had in high school at the time for us seniors. That's with two of my friends. They're twins. They are Brooke and Megan O'Neill. Great to look back in those memories. And then this one was kind of recent as well. This one wasn't made too long ago either. This was only about a few months old, but this is my last day at the Avenue Church, Waxahachie as a student, where I took a picture with some of my 3 best friends for life, Kaylee, Alicia, and Gracie. I do miss them 3 a lot. They're actually at my college, so I do get to see them every once in a while, which is great. Hopefully maybe I'll see them one last time before I graduate next month in college, since I'm about to finish college next month. Another old one from 2 years is from a 2-year-old photo I printed out. This is a Google image of One Direction that I found, because, you know, I still, even though I may not be as big of a fan of One Direction nowadays as I was then at the time in high school, but I still love their music. Still great. This is a photo I took at New York City when I went to New York City 2 years ago in 2021. I met Spider-Man at Times Square, more specifically Tom Holland Spider-Man. Another old one. This is a picture I took at my choir banquet with my friend Faith Derulu, who I actually bumped into her this past Thursday at Showbiz when I went to see the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which was good, by the way. She actually got done watching it by the time I arrived, so we both liked the movie. That was cool. Another old photo of mine. This is one of my other best friends at the Avenue Church, Waxahachie, Amelia Deneen. Miss her as well. It was her birthday not too long ago, and I shared wishing her happy birthday on Snapchat. And this one's only about a few months old. This is kind of sort of recent, but not as old, you know what I'm saying? But this is another photo I took at New York City. This was a picture with one of my other best friends at the church, Presley. We were at the top of Empire State Building. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it's called for a minute, but yeah. And there's a picture that I took to celebrate my late 20th birthday party last year with some of my best friends, Caleb, Michael, Andrew, and Alex. As you already know Alex, because he's been featured in plenty of my videos on my channel before. That was a fun day. This is one of his photo edits he did, because, you know, before I started doing photo edits myself on Clips Art, Alex was doing them for me. So this was something he did where we did a jump pose in the air when we were at, I don't remember what the place was called we went to, but it was one day before I was about to start my first day on my second year in college. But we did this, and here we are editing the My Little Pony Equestria Girls, the main 7 in here. As you can see, Sunset Shimmer, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, and Rarity. So that's pretty cool. Another few months old picture. It's with my best friend Chloe when I went to see her volleyball game when it was homecoming at Red Oak High School. Congratulating her. They did win that game, by the way, too. About a few months of an old picture as well. Another one of my best friends, Dakota Jade. This was taken on my last day in high school as well. Yep. Another photo edit that my best friend Alex did. This is with me in the backyard. We're the main 7 in their Rainbow Rocks outfits. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm back. Mom needed help moving the baby kitties back in the living room because while I was actually filming this, baby kitties were actually in my room. I had to watch over them for a little bit after they had baths, but they're good now. But anyway, here's some more photos. I know this is taking a long time for me to go through everything because I've done a lot of updates since I started printing these photos 2 years ago. This is another photo. This is my best friend Sarah. This is when I went to her pool party at her house 2 years ago in 2021 during the summer. That was lots of fun. Shout outs to her doing her thing in karate and everything. She's excellent. And what's another old photo? Oh, yes, this is one of my favorite photos that Alex did for me. This is one of my favorite photo edits he did for me when he was doing this for me before I started doing it myself. But this was taken at Showbiz when we went to see Thor Love and Thunder along with our best friend Andrew. I think. Was it Thor Love and Thunder? Yeah, it was Thor Love and Thunder because that was the movie we were watching by ourselves, yeah. Just us two along with her mother, so we saw that movie and we took this picture in front of Minions, The Rise of Gru, when that movie was coming out at the time, and we got the My Little Pony Equestria Girls in there. Pretty cool. And now that all my old photos are taken care of, now let's showcase my new photos. I already showed you one, which is on this side of the wall. It's my late dog Bo, rest in peace. And here are some of my newest of photos that I have printed out. So this is one of them. I added this next to my One Direction photo. This was taken back in February when they had a special needs prom going on at the Avenue Church. I went there along with my friend Matthew and a few others, and these were some of my new friends that I met there. I think that girl on the left's named Emily. I'm not sure, but she's the sister of one of my friends. I think it was Rylan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Rylan was one of my buds, one of my best buds at Avenue, and this is his sister, so that was pretty cool. And then that one on the right is one of my brand newest of friends. Her name's Adriana, who actually turned out as a My Little Pony fan like me. I danced with her. It was pretty nice. And all the rest of these photos down here are pretty much all brand new. I start over here on the left. This was, as you can see, this is actually the same photo of this one. This is the same photo from the pool picture. So this is the edit that I did. So it's the same exact picture. As you can see, Caleb, Michael, Andrew, and Alex. This is the same exact photo, but I decided to edit it by the time I finally got an app for me to do photo editing myself with Clips Art. This was one of the photos I wanted to edit myself, and so I added the My Little Pony Equestria Girls, the main 7, into the mix, along with Spike the dog, as you can see. So we were having so it makes it look like we all had a pool party pretty much. This is pretty cool. I really thought I did a pretty good job with this, because this one took me about an hour and a half or 2 hours to complete, so that's how much work it took me to do. So yeah. And this was another photo. This was one of my photos I took at HarmonyCon in 2021. No, 2023. This was back in February. This was when I went to HarmonyCon, and this was one of the characters I met over there. It's Princess Cadence. Princess Cadence is, the mother of Flurry Heart, who's like Twilight's sister, and, her brother, Shining Armor, married Princess Cadence, so pretty cool stuff. So yeah, there was Princess Cadence over there. And another photo that took at HarmonyCon, as you can tell by the same exact rug, this was when me and Alex were posing in the middle of the hallway for the entrance ramp, and I told him I had a photo edit idea in mind for when we went to HarmonyCon, so we took this, and we got the My Little Pony Equestria Girls added to it like they were there with us. Pretty cool stuff. I love it. Shout outs to Alex doing his thing, always making these photos up for me. Because, hey, even though I know how to do it myself, I can always still ask him if I ever need any help. And here are the rest of the photos I took. So the rest of these 3 new photos that I have are all HarmonyCon based. This was another person I met at HarmonyCon in February. Her name is Bugs. She cosplayed as a Pony Twilight, or Princess Twilight Sparkle, as you will say. Her cosplay was pretty awesome. Like, it caught my attention right out of the gate as soon as I saw her, and I just knew I had to take a picture with her, and so this is the photo we took. She has a Spike the Dragon plushie. She tried to get a Spike the Dog one, but couldn't find it, but it still works better than nothing. Pretty sweet picture. Probably one of my favorite cosplayers I got to see there. And this one is without a doubt probably my #1 favorite photo I took at HarmonyCon, but this is when I met my idol, the man who inspired me to make my own My Little Pony YouTube series. The man who inspired me to make my own. He made the Pony Meets World series on YouTube. It's Joey O. from Peacock Pictures. Yep, Joey O created the Pony Meets World series on YouTube, which if you guys have seen my previous videos before, you know I checked out Joey O's Pony Meets World series before, reacted to both seasons, and he was the reason why I wanted to start my own My Little Pony YouTube series, but this time with the My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and asked Alex if he wanted to join me, and he said yes, and now we're trying to accomplish doing that. Which, by the way, this past Saturday, I got to hang out with Alex at his house, and we worked on the trailer for a little bit, and even updated the cover for our Spotify playlist for the Season 1 soundtrack as well, so we're making some pretty good progress. So hopefully the trailer will be released sometime around this year, maybe during the summer perhaps, since we're trying to hope we can do it in the summer. Because in 2 months, on June 19th, we'll mark the official 10th anniversary of My Little Pony Equestria Girls, so that'll be incredible. And then this is the last photo I took, another new photo I printed today, another picture I took at HarmonyCon. So in that same hall, me and Alex met Joey O. We then also met Wupcake, who is a voice actress and has done some projects on My Little Pony YouTube videos before. There was this one video she did called The Fall of Sunset Shimmer, where she infamously voiced Sunset Shimmer, and she also has done some other voices like Applejack and more. She was one of the people we wanted to ask if she wanted to participate in our project, but did give us a few details in relation to hiring people that are kind of expensive, and she's one of them. You know, we'd have to pay them money in order to do so. So therefore, we got advice, and we now know it. So we kept that in mind since then, and so now we know what to do to find out just about who's available and who's not, and if they're expensive or not, you know what I mean? Because there are some people that can be pretty expensive to ask to pay for, like Nicole Oliver, for example. Nicole Oliver was someone we met at HarmonyCon. She voices Princess Celestia in the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic show, as well as Principal Celestia in My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and she admitted that she was available, but she was super expensive, so there goes that idea. But anyway, that's all the photos. What a photo collection it is. I mean, look how much larger this photo collection on my wall has gotten since then. It started with a small amount of photos, and then it just got larger and larger and larger since then. I mean, look at this whole entire room, for example. Oh, yes, and I forgot about those WWE Superstars on this door as well. Four more WWE Superstars on the door. But look at this whole entire room. How much things have just already changed since I started updating this room, I think, last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was just last year in January when I started putting these in my room, you know what I mean? And look how much more bigger it has gotten since then. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, look at this. This is just a massive collection of stuff. I mean, this room didn't even used to look like that at all. All the walls were just plain white. There was nothing hanging up on them until I started bringing all my stuff from my parents' room that I used to stay in and turned this into my room, and I brought the stuff from my parents' room in here. And look at how much more I've just done since then. I mean, this is incredible. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, my ceiling lamp also, I actually put something on the ceiling lamp. If you didn't notice this is a little, here, hold on, because the ceiling fan's on, it's moving around. But this is a little keychain I got from HarmonyCon. It's a keychain of Sunset Shimmer, My Little Pony Equestria Girls. They actually had all 7 members, but I went with Sunset Shimmer because she's my favorite member. So yeah, I got a little keychain of Sunset Shimmer from HarmonyCon. Pretty cool. It was originally on my backpack, but the little chain broke not too long after I got it, so I decided I'd take it off my backpack and put it up somewhere in here. And I put it on this little hook where I think it's the light switch, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's the ceiling fan electric switch, you know, that makes the ceiling fan spin fast and slow and even turn it off. So I'd put it up here. I mean, it's actually a pretty good spot, honestly. I actually like it. I mean, this was probably one of the best choices I could have made, putting this little keychain on. I mean, because it looks pretty cool. So every time I wake up every morning, I just see Sunset Shimmer floating in my room. Yeah, cool stuff. So that is my room, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, can you believe that I've been doing this much to my room since I started out with just a small amount of stuff, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger? I mean, this is incredible, but it's extremely entertaining. I mean, I'm glad I get to come up with new ideas on what to put in my room, as well as printing out photos from Walgreens, because those photos from Walgreens, they mean a lot to me, because I call them my wall of memories, as you already know. So that's the wall of memories you saw back there, ladies and gentlemen, with 25 photos up there. They're just containing some of my best memories I have done in my life so far that I want to keep in mind forever. So this is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In case if you guys are wondering when I'll be back with another video, because I know you guys have been asking me where I've been for a while, because I was doing the My Little Pony Meet series reaction by Toucan LDM, but then took a pause for a little while after I did the Spider-Man one. Haven't really been posting a lot since then, except the last video I posted was this past Friday when my friend Emma got her revenge and scared the crap out of me. But don't you worry, it's coming back. It's because I bought a new video game called Injustice Gods Among Us for the Wii U, and I was playing the heck out of it. I completed story mode again, as well as completing the classic battle tower with all the characters. So I was just taking a break from that, but since I'm already finished with that game now, I probably will go back to reaction pretty soon. Maybe I might do one in a little bit today, or maybe even tomorrow, I don't know. But don't you worry, my reactions will be coming back, so I'm sorry that I've kept y'all waiting, that I've been wondering when my next My Little Pony Meets episode, reaction episode is coming up, but it'll come soon, so don't you worry. But anyway, I've already showcased everything in my room. That was what this vlog was all about, but now that it's already taken care of, I might as well go ahead and get the heck out of here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big like and share it with all your friends. So that'll be it for today, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time in the next video. To all you boys, men, and guys out there, fist bumps go to all of you, and to all the girls, ladies, and women out there, kisses go to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.